Hey everybody, it's Nicola here. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Last time, we completed the Temple of Ice, and in this part, we are going to be doing some exploration and backtracking now that we have the really cool item, the grappling hook. We have quite a few places we can head back to pick up some treasures and stuff like that. So today, that's what we're going to be getting up to. So we're just going to use the pegs out here on the Great Ice Field to grapple our way over to some treasure chests. These two just have a couple red rupees in them, but I want to pick them up anyway, just for the sake of it. So let's just grapple back over, because we have a couple more to pick up over here. I will just say, we're basically going to be pillaging the Anuki Island, the Isle of Frost, and I do feel slightly bad about that, but at the same time, we need the money. We really do. We have quite a few things to buy still in the game, so... Anyway, here's a power gem, our most important treasure, aside from the money. So cool, yeah, we're just going to make our way back through the Great Ice Field and head actually into the town, into the village, and literally, we're going to be pillaging the village. It sounds really awful, but there's a lot of money hidden around this place and we're going to want to take advantage of it. So, hey there dude, I did it! Oh yeah, it's pretty cold. Okay, so first thing, we're going to head all the way back over to the very westmost side because there's actually a peg in the ground over here that we can use to get up. Or not peg, sorry, a treasure chest that we can use to get up now that we have the grappling hook. And we get yet another wisdom gem. We've been getting a lot of these lately. Again, I guess they want to put all the blue gems on the blue isle just about. But there is a peg over here, which leads to this Anuki fellow. Ah, keep your distance, guy. Yeah, I'm no Bodo. Yeah, I got no house. And yeah, they call me no Abodo. Real clever. I got no abode. Haha, go on. Laugh at my frozen tears. Actually, know what? I like being sad, but what do you care? You want something from me, that's why you're here. Here's a secret for you. Anuki with houses bury stuff in front of the signs outside their houses. We Anuki are tricky like that. What? Forget it. I'm not saying anymore. Alright, so we, now that we know that they like to bury stuff in front of their house, we, could always go check it out, you know, just to test the theory, you know. And he is referring to the Anuki estate houses. However, in front of the village leader's house there is also a big green rupee. So let's go head up to the Anuki estates and see what we can find. They said buried under the signs in front of their houses. Okay, I mean we're going to be getting a lot of money, like I said, and I do feel kind of bad stealing from this, but I'm sure they won't mind. It's for a good cause, right? Alright, so let's just dig up all the rupees in front of these signs. I think it's really just the two main ones at the front. I don't remember what's back here. This one? Yeah, I just have the two main ones at the front, but that's okay. Let's head up over here. We have a statue here, so let's hit him, see what he has to say. Boing. Draw a line between here and the island chief's house. Someone buried something in the middle, but who knows if it's still there. So this one's kind of weird. He wants us to draw a line between the house and the island. It's not entirely accurate about where you have to dig, but at the same time it's kind of obvious. So we'll go check that out in just a second. But first we want to head over to this little island over here. And there's not much here, but as you can see there's this little gap in the middle here. And brace yourselves, because this is pretty big. Look at that. A big gold rupee. Thank you very much. I will take that. Oh my goodness. We're up to 1900 rupees. It's insane. Alright, well, let's head over here. Oops, sorry Link. Didn't mean to make you dizzy. And kind of similarly on this side, if we dig in the middle here, we can actually find a treasure map. Now I don't know if there's actually anyone who tells you to dig here. I think you kind of just have to use your common sense. So yeah, I definitely want to pick that up, of course. And over here we have another statue which we can hit. Do you know the old wayfarer who lives on Banana Island? He buried something nice in front of his hut. Strange old men do strange things. Alright, well we can take a note of that if we go over here. So we'll just put a little X there, so next time we visit Banana Island we'll remember to pick that up, whatever it is. So, right, I think we've pillaged almost everything we can from around here, except for one thing. So, this is where we have to dig to actually find the hidden item. Now, the way I've drawn the line is kind of accurate, but at the same time it's not quite clear at which point you should dig, but it's right in front of this sign here. Another big red rupee. Again, it's just so ridiculous. Alright, so yeah, we've got all of our monies, which is great, so we're ready to actually leave this island now. Just gonna run around here. We should have some mail, fingers crossed. Yes we do, awesome. Special delivery, excellent. This is a letter from Aru of the Anuki. Alright, here's the scoop. You guy, Link, it's me, Aru, the Anuki. You really took care of me the other day. I gotta say, I was touched. Thanks to you I got my life back, literally. My world would have stopped if you hadn't done what you did. I'm sending a small token of my appreciation. I found it at the dump, but maybe you can use it. Well, thanks, dude. The real Aru. Yet another wisdom gem to add to our collection. It's really building up now. Sweet. Well, thanks, Aru. I appreciate it. And then off he goes. Alright, so now we're gonna go on a bit of a quest. So I think there's going to be a lot of sailing to different islands, so I am going to do some jump cuts to when we get to certain places just to kind of speed things up, but let's just talk to Linebeck here. Look at you kids, so you finally got the pure metal? Woohoo! He looks so creepy when he does that face. This is no time to celebrate as if all our troubles are over. I won't rest until we find those 3 pure metals. And we're off to sea. Aye aye, Captain. Alright, cool. Well, our first stop is actually DS Island, so rather than have you watch me sail all the way over there, I will meet you there. See you in just a moment. Okay, so we have arrived at DS Island and we're here to actually play the minigame here that Goron was mentioning in his letter. He got a job over here, so we actually do have a minigame to play now. We're too busy, so there's no time to help my dad. Busy, so busy. I have no idea where I should even start, brother. Alright, well, hey there, big guy, how you doing? Welcome to the game that's all the rage. Yes, it's the Goron Game. Alright, so we need to pay 50 rupees. There are several targets scattered about the course, brother. Break all of them and the final path to the finish line will open. Think efficiently, think quickly, and most of all, think like a Goron and win. Okay. Now I will introduce your daring sidekick in the Goron Game. He'll be the one actually rolling around the course for you. Go for it, Goron. There he is, our friend. Hey, dude. Yeah, hi, it's me. I got a part-time job to help my dad make ends meet. I bet we'll be unstoppable with you rolling me around, Goro Link. Alright, so we actually have to beat 35 seconds to get a prize. So what I'm going to do is just play the course through. So it's basically like using a Goron in the temple, except now we just have to break all these crystals and get through the path in a good time. So there's also some rupees scattered about the course if you want to pick those up for some extra money, but there's nothing too significant that's worth going out of your way for. So let me just break all of these. I'm kind of going a bit slow because it's hard to talk at the same time, but basically we want to beat 35 seconds, however we don't want to beat 35 seconds by too much, and I'll kind of explain why in a minute, so let me just concentrate here and we'll get close. Okay, so we beat 35, which is great, that's what we wanted to do. A thrilling record, and you just set a new high, so please take away a special thrilling prize. Okay, so if you beat it in under 35 seconds, you will get the Bonshu bag upgrade, the second one. Well, if you'd already bought the one at the store anyway. So we can try again, and we can try for a new record. Now, as with all the other minigames, in Phantom Hourglass, you can kind of use this to generate ship parts and treasures and stuff like that. And in my experience, breaking your record means that you're more likely to receive a ship part, but I haven't really been able to find any solid information on whether or not you get a treasure or a ship part. But as long as you beat the time of 35 seconds, you're gonna get your Bombchu bag, and that's really all you want here. And it's a pretty easy target considering, you know, like the archery minigame was pretty tough to get your heart container and things like that. So it's pretty forgiving game, and it's actually quite fun to try and genuinely beat your time. But like I say, if you want to kind of grind for ship parts, try and make it so that you just beat your time every time you go through the course. And in my experience anyway, it seems that I've gotten ship parts more easily when doing that. So let's try and get it as close to 34 as we can. 34. Oh, the exact same time! Oh, why? I don't think that'll actually count. An award of excellence. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. A big green rupee. So yeah, you can get money, treasures, or ship parts, and if you want to keep playing, you know, it's 50 rupees a time. You're gonna make your money back by selling stuff you don't need or whatever, so it's worth doing, but I'm not gonna stick around here for too long. But personally, I'd rather do like the archery minigame if I was gonna grind for ship parts, but it is an option if you want to carry on with your collection. So I will just meet you at the next island, which is Goron Island. Okay, so we have reached our destination, and it's actually a very, very short visit because we're literally here for one treasure chest, and that's it. So this is kind of a difficult one. I'll actually show you where the treasure chest is first before I go get it. You kind of have to go all the way against this corner. You can see it up there, and it's kind of tricky. You do see it on the when you first get to Goron Island, you do see it on like the preview of when you actually arrive, but I feel like this is one of the trickiest placements of treasure chests in the game, and I'm not a huge fan of it because it did cause me great bother. Because I was trying to get it obviously when we first got here, and I was like, wait, how do you get up there? So what we actually want to do is come up here and grapple onto this rock. Again, grappling onto a rock isn't really something that we've done much of. We've done like the treasure chests and the torches and stuff, but it's not super clear. But anyway, we get a courage gem from our troubles, and that is literally all we're doing here. So we'll say goodbye to Goron Island and head on to the next place. Okay, so here we are at our next destination. We are at the Uncharted Island over in the northwestern sea, somewhere we haven't been for a long time. But again, this is literally one of those occasions where it's like, oh, that's not what I meant to do. One of those occasions where it's like, oh hey, we have this one thing that you have to come back from. Oh, for goodness sake, please can I grapple properly? There we go. Alright, let's just tightrope across here. And we have a treasure chest, so let's open it. Yet another courage gem. I told you our collectibles was going to go up significantly, so yeah, let's move on to the next location. Okay, so our next stop is Malita Island. We're here for actually a couple things, so this will be a little bit of a longer visit than all the other places we were just at. So first off, we want to head into this cave back here next to Romanos' house. And this was actually somewhere that caused me a lot of frustration, I remember. Like, I have weird memories of... I'm sure that happened to me the first time I got here as well. I have weird memories of this place, and I do specifically remembering to come back for this treasure chest because it's up on this little ledge. It's really tempting, and you don't return back here for so long. But anyways... we do get a power gem for coming all the way back here. Now, the only unfortunate thing about this is that I don't think there's any way you can like actually grapple out of here. So what you actually have to do is fight this Zoro again, which is kind of irritating. Like, he still takes like a bunch of hits to kill, and he's just kind of really annoying. So we have to fight this guy again, like a little mini boss type deal. There we go. 3 hits with a sword. I guess I'll take your 20 rupees, okay. And we just want to continue on here because we want to actually exit the place. So let's just run past all these Octoroks. I can just bump them with my shield anyway. Ooh, supplies. Supplies! Cool. So now that we're out here, we just want to head all the way up till we're actually outside. And something I actually forgot to do on my very first visit, I didn't pick up this treasure chest, which has a random treasure in it. So there you go, I've done it now. So we're going to want to loop all the way back around here because we're going to explore basically all these little islets that are off the main part of the land. And to do this, you'd think, oh, I'll just grapple the barrel, but no, because you'll fall into the ocean. What you actually need to do is break the barrel and grapple the cuckoo over, which is just ridiculous, and then you use the cuckoo to jump down to this isle here. So I'll just put you down, fella. And we have this little spot right here which you can dig, and there's a treasure map under the tree. I mean, of course there's a treasure map under the tree. Where else would it be? Alright, so yeah, we'll just leave this cuckoo here because I don't think we can actually take him back to land safely because we can't make that jump even if we have the cuckoo, so... Oh, I meant to hit my grappling hook, oh well. There we go, just pull ourselves back over. But aside from exploring down that tunnel, we actually want to head into the secret lair as well, so we want to head down the hole here. Ignore all this stuff because there's also a little islet all the way at the north of the map, if you look up on the top screen. And that's where we're heading. So let's just come up here and kill all these, I think these are bokoblins, I think that's what they're supposed to be anyway. Hey, there's a statue there, I don't need to hit you. Let's just roll ourselves all the way up here. There's a crow, get out of my way, crow. Across the bridge, and we have another place to grapple. Actually, another place to tightrope. Trying not to fall into the ocean is fun. Alright, cool, so yet another treasure chest. Yet another power, courage gem. I was gonna say gem in general, but it came out power. Cool, so another one added to the collection. Let's go on to the next area. Alright, so we're back on Spirit Island. We were just here fairly recently actually, upgrading our fairies to the first stage. But now that we have the grappling hook, we can finally explore this whole right side of the map, which looks all very interesting. So I'm just going to use my grappling hook if I can to take these guys out, just to conserve ammo. Can I do that? If I cross over the middle, I should be able to. There we go. Take you out and you out. Excuse me. Thank you. And this guy over here. Sweet. Some chests. What we got? Arrows. I think I'm full on everything, aside from bombs actually, so... Cool. Take you out. Just conserving my ammunition. Oh, there's a guy. Don't know how that didn't hit me. Okay, I'm just gonna take out this like over here with some bombs and stuff. Don't even think it's gonna hit him. There he goes, he's just kind of wiggling around. Oh, you know, I'm just taking him out with some bombs anytime now. Come on, walk into it. Walk into it. Dang it. Right, thank you. So, you want to hear something scary? Or rather, see something scary? Rupee-like! Oh, I hate these things. Especially that one, because he spits you into the ocean. Rupee-likes are like my worst enemy. like my worst enemy? Nah, that wasn't actually intentional. Yeah, they are really creepy and scary, and if you're not expecting one, it is awful. I know I was going to conserve my arrows, but I'm just too scared. I'm just going to kill these guys as fast as possible because I hate Rupee-likes. They're so horrible. Anyways, for all of our troubles, look! It's another gem! Oh my goodness! A power gem this time. Okay, we're almost done, I promise. We have one more island to visit, so I will see you in just a second. Our last stop is returning to the Isle of Ember, which I think is quite fitting considering we just came from the Isle of Frost. Anyways, very simple. One more treasure chest to grapple to on this little island over here, which is guarded by a red choo-choo, I guess. And in this treasure chest, we have a courage gem. We had a huge boost to our gem count today, and yeah, it was pretty fun. So we can grapple to this rock, and we're actually done. So what I'm going to do is head back to Mersey Island. Because we're actually due to take on the Temple of the Ocean King now, because we've actually, you know, kind of explored all of the sea. We're still looking for one pure metal, so we need to return to find the last map. So I'll see you back at Mersey in just a moment. Alright, so here we are back at Mersey. Next time, of course, I will be taking on the Ocean King Temple. However, I actually have 2,000 rupees. Now, you may not have quite that amount of money if you're playing along, but just keep in mind that we now have a heart container available to buy at most of the local stores on the island. So what I'm going to do is buy this right now. 2,000 rupees, all of our cash money. Thanks to the Anuki people for funding this practically. So yeah, we now have a huge number of hearts. It's ridiculous. We only have 241 rupees left, but hey, it's alright. So yeah, I'm just gonna end things off here for today. It's been a bit of a grindy collectible part, but you know, that's how sometimes it goes in Zelda games. So I still hope you've enjoyed this video. Next time we'll have a more focused part on dealing with the Ocean King Temple for the second to last time. Exciting stuff. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next video.